Hey, this is Sasha, and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Stocks. And in this episode, what we're going to do is focus on the mindsets and the inner game of trading. And that's due to our upcoming release of our book called Mindsets of a Master Trader. Now, if you are watching this video a little bit later, the book already might be out. So take a look at our website at tradersfly.com or learn.com, and you might actually be able to get the book already. Okay, so today what we're going to do as far as our inner game is concerned, we're going to take a look at our focus. Okay, so our focus muscle and where we should be focusing on. Because I find that a lot of traders, they focus on the wrong thing. And when you focus on the wrong thing, you're not going to get the results that you want. So for many people, they're just focusing on the wrong thing. And it happens normally in just day-to-day life. If you ever talk amongst a group of guys where you say, hey, you know, eventually when you stop focusing on getting the girl, you'll get the girl. So it kind of works the same way in stock trading. But let me explain to you why and how this really works. Ultimately, when you look at creating a business, okay, if you're looking to start a business, call it an online company, when you want to start a business and you want to make money, your thought is to make money. So this is what you're thinking of. And when you focus on money and you think about money and you want money, money does not grow. So it does not grow. And you might be thinking, well, yes, it does. Well, on one hand, you could say money does grow when you focus on money, but really when you focus on additional things that create value, that's how money grows. So it's because of your thinking about value that money grows, because of the business, right? So when you're thinking about a business, you now start thinking about, oh, how do I get the customer? Okay, how do I get a sale? How do I give them a connection? How do I connect with that person? What product would they want? So I'm thinking about something else. I'm thinking about how do I make this business work? And I'm thinking about things that are external to money. Money, it's the result, okay? It's the result of me thinking about the business, about the value of that business. But just thinking about money is not going to grow money. Money is the result. It's the effect of what you're doing. And that's because money is not real. It's the effect of it. Money just comes due to the things that you do. And when you look at trading, if we start thinking about trading and you think about it in this concept, well, when you think about trading and you just think about money, profits, it also doesn't come to you in that sense. The way that trading profits really work is when you start looking at, hey, am I managing the trade correctly? So how is your managing of your money? Now, in this business, it's a financial-based business using capital as working capital. So it is a little different. So you do have to think about money, but it's in a different way. It's about managing that money. It's about looking at the risk. How is the risk set up? It's about looking at where do you make an adjustment, or when do you fix the position? When do you have to hedge? Okay. So you're thinking about these kinds of things. You might be thinking about where's my stop? You're thinking about the technicals or the strategy of, let's say, scaling. Okay, so when you start thinking about things in that way, that's when things start to work out. So your focus should be something that's a little more external, as weird as it is. And it's kind of like thinking back, okay, well, how do you get the girl? Well, when you get the girl, it's because you're not thinking about getting the girl. Instead, it ends up happening on, hey, you focus on yourself. You focus on having fun with your friends. And because you're having fun with your friends, you're creating this attraction personality. You're creating this attraction for somebody to say, hey, well, he's having fun. Maybe I should go over and talk to him, or vice versa. You start just talking to someone else and you build that relationship. And that's how that connection process happens, is the same way in trading, the same way in running a business. So when you're thinking about money and you're just focused on money, it's not going to happen, because money is a result. It's an effect of something. It's used as a transactional currency. Okay, so it's current, it's flowing, it's constantly moving. So when you focus on value, customer sales, connection, products, when you focus on, let's say, a newsletter, that's when these things work out, and that's when you get money. Okay, in trading, it works the same way. Not when you just focus on profits and how much you can make. It's about looking at, hey, managing the trade, looking at the risk. It's how do you fix the position? How do you scale in and out of the position? How do you hedge? Where's the stop? What's the technicals look like? So when you look at those kinds of things, that's when you become more successful because your focus is in the right spot. So I hope this makes a little bit more sense. Don't just think about your trading profits. You got to focus on these things specifically. Because if you're starting to focus all on profits and losses, profits and losses, profits and losses, you're focusing on external goals that are outside of out of your control. It's kind of like, hey, stock price is going up or stock price is going down. You can't control that. It's similar to what we talked about in the past called the inner goals or the outer goals, right? Or external. Okay, so if you have these external goals of getting first place in a gymnastics competition, those are out of your control because people are judging you. They're looking at how you land and those kinds of things, but you can't control that. Instead, what you can control is how many times you show up at the gym. You can control how many runs you do at the house and how many times you go out running to build up your heart rate. You can control those things. Those are the inner goals, but the outer external things are a little bit out of your control. So if you focus on internal things that you can focus on, the intentions will eventually lead to those end results. All right, so this video is a little bit more deep in the subject matter. And if you kind of didn't get this or you're still struggling a little bit with the mentalities or the inner games, then you might want to check out our book. Make sure you get on the newsletter list so you get notified when it's released, along with any discounts, promotions, and other cool things that may happen. And you can do so by clicking the link on the video or in the description below, and you'll get notified as I release new goodies. Now, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy the rest of the day ahead. And remember to do what you love, contribute to other people, but most importantly, live life abundantly. I'll see you next time.